There we go. It is officially starting. Avoid legal snags by telling people they're being recorded. Oh, by the way, Chris, you're being recorded. I'm just throwing that out there. And also kind of a fun thing, considering the fact that you are getting puppetized today, and you're getting the full puppet treatment. You've seen me put people in costumes and stuff, and like, hi, I'm a puppet. No, you are literally going to be turned into or reduced to a puppet, okay? And you are down with this, right?
Oh, yes.
Okay, now here's one of the cool things. My buddy sent me this shirt, and he said, you're not going to believe this, and he sent me just the text, and I thought he was just being silly, and I'm like, yeah, that's funny. And then I got the shirt in the mail, and I'm like, you've got to be fucking kidding me. And it says, it's a puppet thing you wouldn't understand. And I was like, did you have that made? And he's like, no, it came that way. So exactly. So there's somebody else out there who is all about the puppets and makes shirts. So I'm not going to turn that down. It's just too perfect. Okay, now, Sid, it looks like you're on, summer break from junior high. We need to verify. How old are you, my good man?
Well, I'm 30 now.
Yeah, you're 30. Oh my God, because I was thinking it was like 28. Wow. Okay, so you're officially 30, coming to us live from Belgium with a Scottish accent, no less.
Yeah.
They're just very cool. I'm going to move my microphone so that there's never a point where you're like, hey, what are you talking about? Yeah, this isn't the most sophisticated microphone in the world, so it's probably better that I keep it close. Yeah. So now you are a very, very responsive subject, as I recall, and you are very, very brilliant at being hypnotized. So in any case, are you ready to be hypnotized, Chris?
Yes. I've got the volume up loud enough. We can do it without the headphones, or do you want us to see how far they reach?
As long as you can hear me, I don't think that the headphones are going to be necessary. So that's the basic thing. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Yeah. That's good. That's good. I'm glad to know this. All right. So basically, we're going to dive right in. As I mentioned, you're a brilliant subject. So even as we're talking here, you can already tell as my voice is getting a bit deeper because I'm dropping the octaves. I'm also speaking a bit more slowly than my speedy Michigan accent usually is. And as such, you're already starting to breathe nice and easy. And it's just reflex for you at this point as you breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. And you can feel your body already beginning to relax. And of course, as we're talking here, your blink rate begins to increase. And, you find it's just very, very soothing and incredibly relaxing. And I've mentioned this to various other people I've worked with before. It's not like the old, your eyelids are getting heavy. It's just simply, it's so relaxing and it's so peaceful. Closing your eyes is very, very comfortable. And you just really don't want to open them that much. It's just when they close, it feels very, very, very good. And so as you continue breathing and continue relaxing, and you're just feeling more and more at peace. You've got your pillows behind you. You feel very, very comfortable. And one of the things I'd like us to focus on for this, Chris, it's a very easy concept. Sleep. Deep sleep, Chris. Deeply asleep. Every time I say the word sleep and snap my fingers, you go down 10 times as deep. And it happens 10 times as quickly, and it feels 10 times as good as you sleep and sleep and sleep. Feeling really, 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 really wonderful. Now, what I'd like you to do is take a nice, deep, easy breath in through the nose, let it out through the mouth, and go ahead and open your eyes. Now, how are you feeling right now, my friend?
Yeah, more relaxed.
You feel good and relaxed? Okay, that's great. I know there are some people that it's like, oh, we need to do a 20-minute induction or whatever it is. And I thought, not with you. No. You have a tendency to respond very, very well. And as a matter of fact, I know that you're aware that the more times you go down and come back, the deeper and deeper you get. And since we're going to kind of do the whole Pinocchio Chris makeover, sleep. deeply asleep, Chris, feeling very, very, very good. And now when I say deeper asleep and snap my fingers, you're going to go down twice as deep as you were previously. As you go deeper asleep, deeper and deeper down, farther and farther, feeling better and better and better. And now go ahead and take that nice deep breath, and you can open your eyes again. Yeah, you look very relaxed now. You look very, very relaxed indeed. Okay. So anyway, sleep. Deeply asleep, my friend. Deep, deep, deep asleep. And now I'm going to say deeply asleep and snap my fingers twice. And when I do, you're going to drop down so deep, feeling so good, so happy, deeper than you can ever recall having been before. As you go deeper asleep, down, 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 feeling so fantastic. And you know that the next time I have you open your eyes, you'll be able to experience absolutely everything that I tell you. Whatever I describe to you, you'll be able to see, you'll be able to experience it, you'll be able to hear it and feel it, and it will be a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful experience for you. In fact, you're already feeling very, very, very good, feeling just fantastic. And now, nice and easy, feeling really, really good, knowing that you'll be able to experience everything that I tell you to experience, not knowing this yet, but feeling incredibly happy. Go ahead and open your eyes. So you should be feeling really good right now, huh?
Yeah.
Excellent. That is absolutely fantastic. Now, what you're going to be able to experience today, as we've mentioned before, is you're going to be able to transform through hypnosis into an actual puppet, into a marionette. Now, one of the first things that we need to do is you're going to start to feel your body, and it's going to continue to be very relaxed. It's going to feel very, very loose. You're already very, very comfortable, but you're going to feel things start to sag just a little bit. You can feel it in your shoulders, going down your arms, to your elbows, wrists, going down your torso to the area of your waist, down your legs to the knees, all the way down to the ankles and the feet. You can feel your body becoming wooden. And not wooden as stiff, but wooden as a wooden marionette would be. Connected by hinge joints at the elbows, the wrists, knees, feet. You've got one that'll help you swivel at the waist, even at the neck where the arms connect to the shoulder. You can feel yourself turning into a beautiful, finely crafted, custom-made wooden marionette. Nod your head when you can feel that happening. All right. And now, if you were to look at your elbows and move your arms, it'll be a little difficult for you, but they'll be so relaxed you can actually see the hinges on your elbows and on your knees. That's where they're the most prominent because those are uncovered. You can even see the hinge on your wrist, how your arms would move. And you can see exactly how you're put together, can't you? And it feels really relaxing and really, really comfortable. Now, one of the things is that right now, you can tell me that you're turning into a puppet, can't you? Because you're aware of what's happening. But a puppet actually isn't aware that he's a puppet. So what I'd like you to do is go ahead and look at me if you could, Chris. And here's what we're going to do. We're going to make sure that you have a wooden head just like a puppet would have. Now, as you experience this, you're going to be able to feel everything I tell you, and it is going to feel so good. It's going to feel absolutely amazing. Now, one of the things we're going to do is I want you to imagine that there is a seam all the way along the top of your head, just so like there would be on a wooden jar you could take the lid off. And what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to reach over and I'm going to take the lid off of your wooden head, and we're going to set it aside for just a moment. And everything that's in there, what we're going to do is you'll see it very, very gently gets lifted out. So we don't need the brains. We don't have to worry about that or all the other things that are in there, just like that. And what you're going to have is a big, empty wooden head. And so I'm going to reach around inside and we're going to make sure it's sanded and smooth and just beautiful, like a wonderful, wonderful wooden jar. And then we're going to take the top and we're going to put it right back on and screw it in place so it looks just like it did before, only now there's no pesky thoughts or brain to get in our way of you being a puppet. And right now, you're still able to talk to me, but remember, I've taken everything out, so there's not a whole lot of information for you. Now, little puppet, I'd like you to look at me and tell me, what is your name? Do you know your name? No? Tell you what. Your name is Pinocchio Chris. And when I ask you, what is your name? That's exactly what you'll be able to say. You'll be able to say, your name is Pinocchio Chris. What is your name?
My name is Pinocchio Chris.
Yes. And as you say that, anytime you're able to say things that I tell you to say, it makes you feel very, very happy. You feel very good and very alive because you're a living puppet, which is just amazing. And it's very, very natural for you to smile. So with a big smile and feeling very, very happy, what is your name?
My name is Pinocchio Chris.
How does that feel? Does that make you feel happy? That feels good, doesn't it, little puppet? That is amazing. So you are beginning your journey to be one of the coolest puppets ever. And we're going to have so much fun. You're going to be such a good puppet. I can tell right now you're going to be the coolest puppet ever.